Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing Comic Uno's top 10 Kickstarters of the month. And before I get started, I do have a couple of Kickstarters of my own, a couple of friend Kickstarters, and I also do Kickstarter consulting. So if you're looking to up your game on Kickstarter, be sure to reach out. Now let's jump into my Kickstarters. We got Devin and Taylor. If you enjoy the Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew, it's those characters finally growing up. There's a twist ending in issue 1 that kind of shows the direction of where the series is going, and that is that one of our child detectives is maybe becoming part of the mystery. So go check that one out. We also have Ozma, which is actually a character from the original Wizard of Oz comic books, who is very much represented as a trans character in those original books. So we had our editor from Transphoria working on this book and in the same universe of our Witches of Oz books, which is Glinda and the Wicked Witch finally getting together. Now let's jump into some friend Kickstarters. Nippy 1 through 3. If you enjoy your fairy tale retellings, you're going to really enjoy this. It's a parody on Ice Queen story, all meshed together with some of your favorite princesses, including Belle character showing up here. Moving on to Funeral Home. If you enjoy sapphic storytelling, Michelle is a good friend of ours, and I'm really excited to see her on Kickstarter again. And with this one is Fellhound, another creator that's great with sapphic work. And if you enjoy assassins, that's what it is. It's gay assassins who kill people. So very excited about that one. So let's jump into number 10 here, and that is Auntie Christine and the 4 Unicorns of the Apocalypse. So instead of the Antichrist, it's kind of a fluffier version with still having that edge where unicorns are involved, and we get to see this edgier goth type character playing the role of the Antichrist. Moving on to number 9, which is 1869, the first intercollegiate football game. I like this historical aspect of this. I always enjoy seeing sports in comics, which that's going to be brought up again on this list. So to see also a school that's close by to me, Rutgers, being involved in this and seeing, well, how did the first college football game happen, I think is a really cool comic idea. Moving on to number 8, which is Crimson Boy issue 1. It's your hightail action book with a mix of martial arts and 90s video games. So if you enjoy like Street Fighter and those type of franchises, this seems like a book for you, and also seemed like it had a really crisp art for that action. Moving on to number 7, which is Long Distance to Travel Miles Club edition. This is a creator that I've read before in the direct market with their superhero book, so to see them on Kickstarter collecting their other book, which feels like it has a very similar tone when it comes to art and even the storytelling aspect, I thought this would be a fun one to put on the list. So that's number 7. Moving on to number 6, blind bags. We got Vampirella doing a blind bag, where we're definitely been seeing that more in the direct market. We actually even have blind bags of our own for the Ozma book that I was talking about before. So to see Dynamite do their own version of blind bags, I thought was a cool move, and to see the interest in just an individual campaign, I thought was an interesting move as well. Moving on to number 5, which is How to Touch Grass, an anthology. I've actually been seeing this a bit now. When I went to Anime New York City, I saw a lot of stickers where it's like, I touched grass today. So I definitely think it's more in the consciousness of like, oh, I went outside today. So it's interesting to see that trend now become a comic book, and the artwork looked really cool and really played with nature very well. Moving on to number 4, which is The Toxic Avenger. The reason I put this on this list is because it's great to see comics that are tying into these movies. After someone watched The Toxic Avenger, they probably want to see more of that character. So how do you do that? Make a Kickstarter, make a comic to collect this character. So I like the movie tie-in aspect to it, and I hope it brings more people to the platform and more people into comic books. Moving on to number 3, which is STARWARD Lovers. It's also a queer comic book, a GL series, where we get to see this college student who's scared to talk to this girl find out that she's this kind of larger than life character, and she goes on this adventure with her. I just thought that was a fun kind of mix of high action and slice of life. So that's number 3 for me. Moving on to number 2, which is SHIN Zero, which is a Sentai comic. I like the designs of the characters. I love the Power Rangers franchise, so obviously parallel to that, I enjoy the Super Sentai things, so to see a comic embracing that, kind of having a manga and comic book style, I thought was a cool take for this. So that is number 2. Moving on to number 1, I was alluding to this, but is sports comic book, and it's Jeremonstar, the first sports comic by a D1 athlete. So it's actually written by a D1 athlete who's telling their story, kind of telling a superhero anime version of it. And I really like the page because normally for Kickstarters, I always say don't tell who you are, especially if you're not a Scott Snyder. It's like, okay, we kind of want to just know what the book's about. So here, the book ties into who you are, which really, really works. And it is written by the D1 athlete. I like how much initiative he's taking. Usually you also get books like this, like it's co-written by this person, and the athlete's kind of just the name, but it seems like they're really interested in comics and want to make comics and tell their story and also spread their love of sports. Also, the art looked really crisp and really fun for this one. And again, a good mixture of like anime style and comic books. So that is my number 1 pick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Kickstarters of the month were. And this is Comic Uno. See you guys in the next one. Bye.